Okay, I just gotta warn you, it won't be a surprise. I lost 40 minutes of footage for this video, and that caused me to get a new screen recorder basically. So the first 30 minutes or so are very sane and normal, and I'm just having the time of my life doing a sketch. And I lost the entire line art process, the entire coloring process. So for the next 30 minutes, I go insane. I go crazy. I'm having a not good time. So, but I do try out some features of Metabang Paint that I hadn't previously. And I found out I really think that AZ Recorder is going to give me peace of mind. It might corrupt the files, but it hopefully it gives me peace of mind. I have no idea. Okay, back to the video. Hey yo, it's Mayo. Okay, so soapbox, maybe soapbox. Anyway, this is the why does it all oh it didn't default to fluffy watercolor. This is the reference I'm going to be using today. And this is the character. This is Ayame Hamasaki by Ocarina Link, or Ocarina Link. And as you can see in canon, Ayame is skinny, but I want to practice drawing overweight women. This is by a Dorcas stock. And so the thing about wanting to practice drawing overweight women is that weight for women, oh my goodness, you know, like you want to be body positive, but then you think about yourself being overweight and you're like, you know what I mean? Like, wait, let me rephrase that. People can be really hurt when you draw their OCs as being overweight, even if conceptually they have nothing against it. A lot of people will feel just that way, upset. And even though Ayame is skinny, Lee gave me permission to draw her and all of her other utaus as overweight. And I was like really grateful because I drawing that first one that started this series. I think his name was Bara or something. It really just inspired me to try drawing other body types because all our name an overweight utau. One. Okay, that's a little awkward. Yeah. I don't have to draw her tootsies in detail because Ayame is wearing shoes. this leg is hidden behind that one, but might as well just... Where did it go? What did I mash? I swear. And I didn't remember mashing. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, to finish that thought, conceptually, like, even if you're not just gonna save that. Oh yeah, and the head. Like, as Americans, even if you are pro body positivity, does she have visible ears? Yes. Even if you are, in fact, pro body positivity, there is this kind of like instinctual when an extension of you is shown as being, you know, what, let me rephrase. I'll rephrase and generalize less. Not everyone reacts the same way, but most people that I know of would not be the most happy-pappy if an extension of themselves was portrayed as being overweight. Even if you are a proponent for body positivity, it's just this psychological thing, because there has been stories of literal plus-size models. They get their money from people, and I don't mean plus size like size 30. I mean like fetish plus-size models. There have been stories of them getting upset because of the fact that a certain camera angle made them look larger than they actually were. And even though kind of their identity was based around being overweight, it still was a difficult point for them. So that's why, without permission, I would not want to draw anyone's OC as overweight. Like, if you're down in the comments like, my Uta is overweight, draw them, then I'll be like, dope. Can't make promises, and you gotta find the reference image for me. Link didn't find this reference image for me, actually. A Dorcas stock is so cool. Like, okay. Now, I purposely didn't get too many details from this, so it's my job now to draw the bulk. I don't put the meat on the bones. I'm not gonna just, trace over the exact proportions, because that would be kind of... So, because of this, she might actually end up being... Okay, so first. because I'm gonna... Why am I so bad at words? Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, that was a thumb. Oh, yeah. She probably definitely will end up looking smaller than the reference image. Just because there would be a lot of unlearning when you're so accustomed to using anime style images and art and all that stuff. Let me see. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that'll look really cool. It's funny because I'm not explaining anything. Does she have earrings? I remember her having earrings. I forgot the midline. Too wide for this. Oh yeah, this is an anime style. I can just make the eyelashes go off the face. No. I won't get too... I literally gave myself a guideline there. No. Let me check. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. And we'll give her a little pixie nose. Link said that she likes this art style. So I am doing the nose that way. Okay. New layer, even though it's the same process. Save. Same process. Okay. This is looking too stylish. I don't need stylish. Correction off. It's so funny, like, something ended up on my Twitter where it was like, unpopular art opinions. And it was funny because it's like, everyone was like, stabilization for life. And I'm like, why? No, I don't like stabilization anymore. Like, it's nice. To have stabilization on sometimes for specific tasks. But for other tasks, stabilization is kind of like, eh. Does she have any? It's a pony. It's a scrunchie. How long is its chin length? I was wondering, why does this look so different than what I'm used to? And I'm like, I'm using the pen. All right. Okay. Now, okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. There was this conversation, ongoing feud, perhaps you'd call it, on Tumblr when I was younger about overweight women wearing crop tops. And I am gonna weigh in. Like, I'm not talking about seeing no belly or whatever, but this style that I'm drawing right now is like just the coolest style to me. I love it. And that is having the top stop like right at your bust line so that your boopers spill, like, okay, you're wearing a skirt that comes up to your bust line, so your boopers fall over the skirt and it looks like one dress. It doesn't look like a top and bottom combo. It looks like a single dress. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Instead of just, yeah. So if you're ever wondering what side of the debate I fall on with should overweight women wear crop tops, my answer is beyond do what you want with your body as long as you are legally wearing enough clothes. You know what I mean? Like, you know? And just gonna say it. The style of wearing crop tops that I think is just like the coolest thing, and you can really only pull off with an overweight body, like, unless you got really, really weirdly strict school. Like, maybe you gotta use a polo for the top of it. Like, it's not illegal. Illegally scantily. Because everything's covered. It's like a modest dress, y'all. That's how I feel. It's like a modest dress, and it's such a cute style. And that's why I'm making this into that style. And those are just typical Hatsune Miku boots. Okay, that is and that would just be the boot like normal, basically. Oh, is that a glove? Oh, that is a glove. Cool. She's wearing a turtleneck and a tie. Okay, let's see how she turned out so cute. But maybe the tie would be no, would be better suited. I don't want to include that. No, it's funny. I'm like, I don't want to include that. Only includes that. Okay, let's do free transform. Cancel. Let's do mesh transform. We're just gonna do 3. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm thinking. I think that's right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Maybe her leg warmers need to be larger because her leg warmer is one head. So yeah, and probably they'd want to be wider also. Okay, that arm is ridiculously small comparatively. Like, yeah, it feels really good learning. Like, seeing where the mass is and how to do that. It's so funny thinking, like, someone on that thread of unpopular art opinions, someone pointed out something. Yeah. Oh, instead of doing line art, just erase parts of your sketches. And the funny thing about that to me is just like, can you imagine trying to erase parts of this sketch to turn it into line art? I'm so confused. That was weird. Okay, she's look. Let's flip the canvas, which something other people are saying. Why flip the canvas? I don't. It's like, it's not to see what the art looks like in what the art would look like in a mirror. It's to see what it looks like with fresh eyes. If you explain things poorly when you teach someone, It's almost worse than never teaching them at all. Okay, just one more. I want to fiddle with those eyes and figure out what looks. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a break so that I lower the risk of losing recordings, but look how cute she is. Look how cute she is. Okay, be right back after I save. So basically, it deleted the screen recording. No idea why. I was doing literally nothing except poking my screen so it didn't die. And, lost the screen recording. 40 minutes, dang. Well, I guess the upside is that coloring is pretty boring, I guess. But I lined the whole thing. Like, dude, today has just not been my day. Like, I lost footage, and that was my fault for it being too long. But I lost footage for Titan. I lost footage for Ayame. Like, and the funny thing is that I don't want to switch over to using a computer because I love the touchscreen so much, but maybe there's a better screen recorder? I'm worried about the idea of downloading a screen recorder app because I don't even know if it's one of those things where you can just get it from the App Store. But I would pay money, like not even my Google Play rewards, but actual like okane, if it meant I didn't have to put up with this mess no more. Like, when it happens because, well, you were doing this or that while you shouldn't have been doing anything, then it's like, okay, dope. I'll know better. But when it's just random, and like, this is 2 times in the last how many ever hours that I've lost footage. But it's funny because this was just so quick to do. Like, because the line art was so comparatively simple. It's still 40 minutes. That's twice as much as I lost on Titan. What do I do at that point? Like, what do you do at that point where it's like, I literally lost 40 minutes Do I, like, redo this? Like, do I redo this? What caused it? Do I just have to... Let's just make a layer above this one. 'Cause that was only what once I needed it for. And now I can just do that. What do I do? I guess the only logical thing is I don't know. That's the problem. I just don't know. Now it's like, I'm not super messed up that I lost this particular video. Maybe, was this... Did I start going off on how pretty jazz is? In this one or the one before it? But yeah. I feel... well, live and learn. I'm gonna see about screen recorder reviews. Alright, love you all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. So, I don't know if you can see the thing in the corner, but this is AZ screen recorder. And I am going to see just, you know, what happens. Like, this thing is that I'm being silly redoing this. It was fine. It was just fine. Whatever. But I just want to. Just to see, like, can this thing hold up? Can it hold up? So you know what? We're gonna go for it. We are in fact gonna go for it. And we're gonna go even bolder. Why would that be that? We're gonna go even bolder. Oh wait, that trick. It looks so silly to Frida Kahlo it until you see it and you're like, oh yeah, I have no idea if this is working. And you know what? I did it all nice. I did it all good. And now I'm gonna go crazy. like just crazy because I'm like, I don't know why. But if it, like, I want to just sit here for like an hour and do nonsense and just be like, yep, this is the nonsense that we are doing here. For an hour. Because it says I can record 2 hours. I want to record 2 hours. You know, like, if this works, if for all intents and purposes this succeeds, and I'm able to use the same workflow that I literally just figured out today, then it'll be like, yes, I will never use the Android stock screen recorder again because he was a jerk that deleted an hour of content in one day. Not the same content. That'd be one thing if it was the same content, but it was different content both times. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? That is not a cool thing to do. So now I'm just like making a mess. This isn't the way I was drawing previously. Was it? It wasn't. You know, but this has a feature. This has a feature. I mean, most apps have at least one. But the feature here is that, guess what? I can change the resolution. Yeah, I can change the resolution. I can change the bitrate. Do you want to know what that means? If I'm not a fancy pants, oh, I want my videos to be of the highest quality, I can just go in and say, hey, make my videos potato. And then guess what? I'll be able to record like 1,000 hours on my phone. But you know what the stock recorder does? I don't even know if it has options. Like, you know, I don't know if it even has options. You think I'd figure that out by now? So, you know, AZ recorder, there's 2 possibilities. I turn it off, it corrupts, and there was no audio to begin with, so what is life? Or it's fine. That's literally it. It's fine. Like maybe, you know, and it won't be in my screen record folder. Someone said, oh, they don't have the thing they do. You have to do Wi-Fi transfer, but then it's literally said where it's stored. So it's like, okay, if I can see where it's stored, doesn't that mean that I can go to the location where the video is stored. Like, I'm sorry, y'all coming here, listen, being like, oh, let's listen to May. She's so vague. She's so inoffensively optimistic about everything. And then I'm like, everything is a lie. Why do we live in a world just to be lied to? Because, I'm out of it. Okay. Let me tell you, I got free internet time. I live in the middle of nowhere. But that's not fair because I am, very freaking close to Nashville, which was supposed to be one of the cities that got Google Fiber. I don't think they did because the government does nothing but harm. I'm kidding. I'm not that kind of person. They didn't because telecommunications companies only exist to harm us. So, yeah. Nashville was supposed to get Google Fiber, but I still can't get anything better than satellite. I would happily spend maybe 40, 60 hours just on customer support with Comcast if that meant like my data limit. Like, I spent so long just being so happy-go-lucky. Oh my goodness, my data limit's now 50 gigabytes. Wowie zowie, what a world we live in. But now it's like, yo, I got 8 gigabytes of videos to upload. Not as wowie zowie now, are we? Yeah. So anyway, I completely lost my train of thought. Like, completely lost my train of thought. It's funny. Sometimes people say they make vent art or something like that. And I'm literally just making this so that I have content. Because I lost the content. And thereby, I am venting. Like, Starbucks reference. I am mocha cappuccino. Venting mocha cappuccino. Yeah, I'm literally just making art so I can tell you how mad I am about losing an hour worth of recordings in one night. Which makes you wonder, man, Mai, how long were you recording? Why are you recording so much? Because I've decided I am going to really put my whole butt into YouTube. Not half my butt, not a third of my butt, the whole butt. But how am I going to put my whole butt into it if my screen recordings, like literally the only thing I do, get deleted? So yeah. So I'm trying out a different screen recorder, and if it works, guess what? The day has been saved, and there will be happiness in this world. And if it doesn't work, then I just need to learn to live with disappointment. Because this thing got some nasty reviews. People being like, nope, never again. Ain't the thing. Man, this line art. You can really tell a difference. You know what? We're gonna just have fun. Like, how long have I been recording? 12 minutes. We're gonna have fun. Okay. Watercolor fluffy. Just take this. And... nah. We gotta make that larger. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't know. Raging against the machine. And it's funny because I'm thinking like, wow, if this is me raging, and then oh wait, that's why. Okay, so we did that. Now let's do even more. Just more. What's it? Oh. No, wait. I'm blending. Just multiply. And nope, color just gray. And we'll just turn this way up. I don't know what I'm doing or why at this point. I mean, this seems like an interesting texture. Let's see if there's... you know what? Let's Let's look in the cloud. What does the cloud have to say for us? Let's paint too. Well, that looks cool. Wow, that is a really cool effect. Man, maybe I was incorrect about thinking that you really needed a tablet to get good. Get good coloring fun. But you know what? Let's do hue, brightness, saturation. Is there any saturation to get saturated? No. Okay, but filterless. Is there colorize? Monochrome? Cancel. Now I'd have to do... Well, actually... Oh, but you can't. You can't do what I was thinking of doing. Okay. Well, now we have her, and she looks really cool. So you know what? Because we just have time on our hands. Let's just select everything and what's a color? Like, guys, what's a color? I like blue. Blue? Wait. Selection minus. No, wait. Plus. What? This. Okay. There. Is there any more of her that is on the wrong side of the slaw? I don't think there's any of her on the wrong side of the slaw. So let's just grab this, and then grab this, and then, yeah. Now she's just hanging out in here. And we'll clipping layer, and now we can just have fun. You know what, let's find another funky brush. It's funny because I'm just looking through, and they... Oh, cool. Why not this? What? Now, is that a thing? That is not what the thing looked like. That is so cool. The inside is white, but the outside. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. You know, let's add another random brush I'm never going to use again. Let's just scroll all the way down. Like, all the way down. And just wait. Gradation dot. That sounds like it'd be really cool. Set. Whoa. What? Edit. Wait. Wow, that is so freaking cool. But let's filter list. What happens if ooh. That's so cool. Cancel. Cancel. But what about Gaussian blur? That could be kind of cool. Nah, the dots are way cooler. But what about... Huh. How long have I been recording? 25 minutes. Huh. Well, what do you think of that? Let's just add another random brush. You know, the thing they say about things is that when something bad happens and you use it as a slang play blurb to the bigger and better, then everything is better than when things were in a way which you thought were decent, but instead were less than ideal. You hear me? It is our reactions to adversity that define stuff not sucking anymore. I guess that's all of the cloud. I think there's more that you can get from Art Street. Which, by the way, you can't use Vanilla Visa on... Oh! Wait, I'll go up. And if I don't see anything better... Ayame likes cats, I think. I don't know. That frill brush, I see how it works, and I think that's adorable. But I don't have premium. Ooh, okay. Pokemon. Yeah. Am I not? What is it supposed to do? Okay. Oh. That's not ideal. Okay. So let's change the blending to screen set. And then we'll try this bokeh. Bokeh. See, I'm gonna, okay, let's try the bokeh. That's really underwhelming. Well, maybe I have to do it on top of everything. Still underwhelming. Well, I think, do not crash on me. I don't know what I did. I don't know who I am. I just know that I'm 10 minutes away from when it crashed, and I love y'all all. Like, comment, subscribe if you're still here. I'm not sure why you would be, but if you were, bye.